Is Stitch Fix worth the cost? Let's find out. Hi, and welcome back. I'm Kamika, and this is Well Balanced Wallet, where I help you create healthy money habits and live a life that you love on your current budget. In today's video, we're going to talk about Stitch Fix. So recently, I came across someone on Instagram that was talking about Stitch Fix, and I was intrigued. So I asked around, and a couple of my friends have used Stitch Fix before, and they seem to really enjoy it. So I figured I would try it out for myself to see if it's really worth the cost. And this video is not sponsored. So Stitch Fix is a clothing subscription service, and you get 5 items shipped to your doorstep in a box called a Fix. And you have 3 days to try on the clothing and decide if you like them and send back the items that you don't. And what's really cool about it is that you don't pay for shipping, but you do pay a $20 styling fee for your stylist. And if you decide to purchase anything in your Fix, you get that $20 off. And one more great thing is that if you purchase the whole Fix, you get a 25% off discount. So it's just a really neat service to have clothing shipped to your house and you don't have to go out to shop. Now, I haven't been shopping for clothing in, I know, over a year. It has at least been since the pandemic started. So I was kind of excited to do this. So I went on their website, and the first thing that I noticed is that they include everybody. So there's a Stitch Fix for women, for plus size women, for men, for children. There's Stitch Fix for everyone. So when you first go to the Stitch Fix website, you are able to take a quiz, and the quiz is going to ask you all types of questions about the type of clothing you like, the type of colors that you like to wear, the type of patterns that you enjoy or the patterns that you want to stay away from. It's going to ask you about your body type, your shoe size, how you like your clothes to fit in the arms, in the bust, the waist. It asks you all of that, so it gets pretty detailed in this quiz. And at the end of the quiz, you're able to leave any feedback that you want for your stylist. Now, you don't get to choose your stylist initially, but if the stylist that they choose for you just can't get with your style, you're able to request a new stylist to try again. I know that I said Stitch Fix is a subscription service, but they're very flexible and there's no contract. So you get to decide the frequency of your deliveries. And the one that I chose was on demand, meaning that I have to physically go in and tell them when to send me a box. So it's not on any type of schedule. So I was a little curious of what this box was going to cost because I couldn't find anywhere on the website that had prices for specific clothing items. So I was just nervous about what they were going to send. But at the end of the quiz, there was an option for you to choose your price range. So with me being frugal, I chose the cheapest option possible for shirts, pants, dresses, shoes, jewelry, everything. But there is a place for you to choose high-end clothing or a mixture of high-end and cheaper clothing items. So I opened my box, and inside I found a shop by categories card, which is just telling you about their new service on the website where you can shop by category for any of the things that you like. Next up, we had the return envelope for any clothing that you do not want to keep. We also had this envelope, and I saved this envelope for last. I didn't even open it up because I wanted to try on the clothes before I looked at the prices. I felt like if I looked at the prices first, I would probably say, oh, I don't want to try this on, or I don't want to try this on because of the price. So I decided to just put this envelope to the side and try on the clothes first and then make a decision after I looked at the prices. And the last thing that comes in your box is a little note from your stylist. So my stylist was Dana, and she wrote this cute little note on my card. And in addition to her note, there are ways to style each of the pieces that were included in your box, which I thought was really cool. And I actually didn't look at this until after I tried on the clothing. So I'm glad that I waited and tried on the clothes first and then read her note. So here are all the items that were included in my box. There were sandals, there was a cardigan, some yellow shorts, a knit dress, and a spaghetti strap top. So I'm going to be honest, I did not like the shoes. I hated them, but I opened my box at my mom's house and she absolutely loved the shoes. So I let her keep those shoes, but spoiler alert, I did keep everything else. So let's take a look at the prices. So the cardigan was $34. The knit dress was $68. The shorts were $58. The spaghetti strap shirt was $30 and the sandals were $50. So the total for all of my items was $240. And if you purchase all 5 items that are within your box, you get a 25% off discount. So that would have been $60. So that would make my subtotal $180. And then you get to take that $20 styling fee off, which makes my total box $160. Now, I did mention that I kept everything, even though I didn't love the shoes. And the reason why was because with the 25% off discount, that covered the amount of the shoes, and my mother loved them, so I let her keep them. I think this is pretty reasonable depending on the type of clothing that you wear. If your style is more Forever 21 or H&M or those type of stores, then this may be a little bit more pricey than those items. But if you shop in New York & Company or Macy's or Dillard's, then this is pretty much right in line with those type of prices. So overall, I really enjoyed my Stitch Fix experience. I had fun getting the box and not knowing what was going to be in there. Not being sure if it was going to fit was kind of exciting for me. And then with me loving how everything fit, it was perfect. I didn't have to go to the store. I didn't have to try on any clothes. So that was a great experience for me. Now, I know some other people don't have as great of an experience with Stitch Fix, but one thing that I really like about their service is that you can talk directly to your stylist and let them know exactly what you like and what you didn't. So being that I kept everything, I went on the Stitch Fix website and I clicked checkout, and I was able to rate each article of clothing that they sent me. So I let my stylist know that the dress was my favorite, that I loved the color of the spaghetti strap shirt, the shorts fit perfectly. Although I was nervous about trying on any pants or shorts because those things are usually hard for me to find in the store. I let her know that. I told her that I loved the cardigan, and then I also let her know that I did not like the shoes at all. So I really enjoy how detailed you can be about each item, and then there was space for you to talk about your overall experience. So for a few tips, if you're going to order Stitch Fix, this is not a low-end type of service. It looks like it starts around Macy's and Dillard's prices, and it only goes up from there. The box that I chose, I asked for cheaper items just because I knew that if it was too expensive, I wasn't going to purchase any of it, even if I liked it. So I like that flexibility, but be very honest in your quiz and be very honest about your price point. And I also recommend having at least $200 available when you are going to do your Stitch Fix, just in case you like everything. You want to have at least $200 if you're going to buy the full box. Another tip is to try on the clothes first before you open your envelope to see what the prices are, because something may or may not be your style, and if you've looked at the pricing first, then you won't even try it on. But sometimes if you try things on, you may actually like them and end up keeping them if the price is right. So try on first and then decide if you are going to keep them based on how they look on you and the pricing. So would I recommend Stitch Fix? Yes and no. I would recommend Stitch Fix if you are their target audience, which is women, men, children that like to have long-lasting clothing items and don't like to get out and shop. I would recommend Stitch Fix for that audience. But if you are the type of person that likes to go into the store and you enjoy looking on the racks and trying on the clothes and picking out things based on your own style, then Stitch Fix may not be for you. So it was a great experience for me. So if you want to try out Stitch Fix just to see what happens, you can get your first box with the styling fee waived if you use the link in the description box below, wellbalancedwallet.com/stitch-fix, and give it a try. Let me know if you like it, or let me know if you've used Stitch Fix in the past and what your experience has been. Me personally, I am definitely going to order another box, but this won't be something that I'll do every week or even every month. I may get one box a quarter or one box every 6 months, just depending on what I have coming up and whether I feel like going shopping or not. So I hope you've enjoyed this Stitch Fix review. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe, and click the link on your screen right now for more Well Balanced Wallet content. See you there.